Hello, friends. Welcome to episode 8 of the Physical Freedom Podcast. Today, we're going to go through a yoga session that I did with my friend Chris. It's kind of a funny story. Tiff and I just got married like a week and a half ago, and our friend Chris, who owns a yoga studio in Columbus, Georgia, actually came down to visit. And one of his many generous gifts was actually taking us all through a yoga session at the beach maybe 20, 48 hours after the wedding happened. So this was a special treat for me because it was almost like having our own private yoga, world-class yoga instructor, by the way, at the beach. So Chris is an amazing coach. He's my favorite yoga instructor that I've only been to maybe like 9 or 10 yoga studios. But he's been absolutely my favorite. He always blows me away with the knowledge that he has behind his practice. He takes it very seriously, and it gives you lots of added value to improve your life, your health, and learn about neuroscience because he's also really into that. So if you guys want to tune in, this is going to be pretty much the entire episode. I just wanted to give this as a re-gift from that he gave us. Also to kind of spread the word about his yoga studio, check out artofyoga.com. He's got lots of things coming for online, although he mostly does in person now, but definitely a talent that I wanted to share with my audience and share with the world. If you're into yoga, you can save this to use as part of your session or a guided session anytime you want. And yeah, enjoy.
I'm from Georgia, y'all. I don't always talk like this, but today I do.
It sounds pretty natural. We all talk like that.
I don't always talk like this, but when I do, I do.
We're just some yogis from out of town.
Yeah, we're some yogis from out of town. We're not from around these parts. We're from down yonder. Or up yonder, whichever way, depends on how you're looking at it. With that being said,
Chakras in mind.
yeah, we're gonna get our chakras real relaxed today.
I ain't never heard someone say that with that accent. That's a good point.
You might not never hear it until now.
I ain't been to Georgia lately.
You ain't been in Georgia lately, have you, lady?
I ain't never been to Uber job.
All right, y'all. I thank you all again for your presence this morning. You could have been anywhere in the world. Today, you all chose to be here. My name's Christopher. I also go by the name of Ukweli, which means the truth in Swahili. I also go by the name of Dr. Yoga. Whichever one sticks with you and you want to call me, I'll answer to all of them. You can just say, "What up, bro?" I'll answer to that too. We're going to start out in a comfortable seated position. Any position that's comfortable for you. It can be cross-legged, legs extended. I just want you to take a moment to get settled into the earth. Just feel the earth beneath you. And once you've gotten settled, take a moment just to offer gratitude for this time. This time being able to explore this body. This time being able to explore this world. This time with friends and family. Just offering some gratitude. Giving gratitude for your health, for your 5 senses being intact that brought you here. Being able to see and experience so much life all around you and within you. Could be much worse, huh? You caught that? That's the Matrix saying, hey, it could be much worse. Beginning now just to bring your awareness to the breath. You don't even have to change the breath. Just become aware of the fact that the breath is indeed moving in and out. And just notice what your breath is doing at this present moment. Notice how just the simple act of observing has maybe even shifted the breath. Maybe it's gotten faster or slower. Maybe it's become deeper or more shallow. observe the depth, the quality, the texture of the breath. Sensation of the breath moving through the nostrils, out the nose, out the mouth. That subtle breeze that just flew by. Becoming more intentional with the breath now. Placing one hand over the stomach, other hand over the heart center. As you breathe in, begin to notice which part of the body rises first, whether it's the belly or the chest. Begin to breathe with even more intention. As you breathe in, feel the belly expand first, followed by the rib cage and then the chest. Hold the breath in at the top just a moment, like a balloon filling with air. Hold it. Sit up a little taller, stretch up. And as you exhale, a soft sigh of relief out through the mouth, like feel how you can consciously create a relief and relaxation sensation with each breath. Again, slow and steady breath. In, filling yourself up from bottom to top. When you get to the top of the breath, hold the breath in just a moment. Let's see if we can sip in a little bit more. Hold it there. Open the mouth and again, gently sigh it out. Feeling that wave of relief flow through the body. Perhaps you can hear the ocean off in the distance. See if you can make your breath even more ocean-like now. As you breathe in through the nose, feel the breath gently swirling over the back of the throat as you breathe in. Pausing at the top just a moment. And creating that ocean-like wave of relief as you sigh it out. Take 3 more breaths here, just like that, on your own. On each breath to become more expansive, whole, and complete. See if you can fill as much of your lungs as possible. You're stretching out your lung capacity here. The breath is the voice of the soul, so we want to stretch our soul to reach our goal here today. So I'll take one more slow and steady round of breath here, the biggest breath you've had so far. Hold at the top, sip in more, a little more, a little more, hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale, let it all go. Begin to gently open the eyes, releasing hands to the knees. Starting with some spinal flex, warming up the spine. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. As you inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, looking up. Exhale, round and tuck. You can breathe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose, out through the mouth. As you exhale, a little soft sighing sound. Getting more somatic, more into the feeling sensation of the body. Whatever you do today, practice what's called ahimsa, which means to do no harm. So we want to do what feels good for the body today. So I'll be showing you some different movements and modifications and places to explore. But if you ever feel like you want to take a detour, that's perfectly fine. Listen to your body. Trust the wisdom of your body to lead the way. Take Take a few more rounds here on your own. Let the sun kiss your face as you lift your chin and chest to the sky. As you exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Get that energy to awaken along the spine. Very gently, very mindfully. Connecting the movement to the breath. Last time. On the next inhale, let's sit up tall. Switch your ankle positions. Again, find a little movement here, shifting side to side, settle into the sitting bones. Let's take now a little Sufi grind, moving like water around the spine, exhaling down and around, inhaling up and around. It can be a small circle or a large circle, whatever size circle suits you at the present moment. It's perfectly fine. As we Sufi grind, stirring up the water energy at the base of the spine and the sacrum. This is the space of your creativity, your sexuality, the place from which you can create a new life in the form of a child, or you can create the life of your dreams. So using that creative energy, however you choose, it's all up to you. Using it to heal. Using it to grow and to expand to your highest and best potential, whatever that may be. Let's switch directions with the circles, opposite direction. Switching ankle positions again if you'd like, just to feel the difference in sensation as you circle in the opposite direction. Giving yourself an even deeper inner experience, focusing the eyes upwards and inwards on the space between the eyebrows, tongue at the roof of the mouth as you breathe in and out. And last time, this direction. Tuck the chin as you inhale. Ragdoll, roll it up, shoulders roll back and down as you exhale. Sitting up tall. On the next inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky, stretch up, look up. Exhale, hands slide down the heart center. Again, connecting the movement to the breath. Inhale, circling up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One last time, this direction, inhaling up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Holding here again in the heart space, just a moment. Offering yourself gratitude for being present for yourself and for your practice this morning. Remember that this yoga practice is a gift to yourself. It's the gift that keeps on giving, so long as you are able to give your attention to it and your good intentions and your highest and your best. It keeps getting better. Let's inhale, circle the arms up, stretch up tall. As you exhale, lower the left hand down, side lean to the left. Feel the right hip sinking down towards the earth. As you inhale, look up towards the sky. Exhale, side out to the sky. Inhale, looking straight ahead. As you exhale, a slight lean and reach to the left, looking down to the ground. Inhale here. On the exhale, open back up towards the sky. Inhale, stretching up, both arms reach up overhead. Press the palms into each other as hard as you can, stretch up. Keep reaching up and out the hips. One more breath here. And as you exhale, lower the right hand down, side lean to the right. Feel your left hip sinking down into the left as you reach up and out the right side, or the left side this time. Inhale deeply as the helicopter hovers past. Exhale, open up, saying hello to the heli. Inhale, slick and center. Exhale, reaching overhead to the right. A slight side bend and reach towards the right hand. Inhale, stretching back up, center. Exhale, both arms up overhead, stretch. Press the palms into each other, look up. And as you exhale, slowly lower hands down to heart center. Take a moment here just to feel and breathe into the length that you created in the side body. Taking one more deep breath here. That was quite a burp. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, twist and turn to the left. Right hand to the left knee, left hand just behind you by the base of the spine. Take a deep breath in, sit up tall. As you exhale, deepen into the twist. Turn and look over your left shoulder. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Crown of the head elevates towards the sky. Exhale, deep into the twist, looking over the left shoulder. One more breath here. Inhale, even deeper. Hold the breath just a moment at the top. Sipping a little bit more. Hold it. Stretch up. As you exhale, I want you to continue to twist even on full exhalation. Hold the breath out as you twist and deepen. Hold the breath out. Continue to twist for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, return back to center. Stretch the arms up. Hands press in together. Press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale and hands to heart center. Inhale, circling arms up, stretch up. Exhale, twist and turn to the right. Switching ankle positions if you need to, just for balance on both sides. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hug the navel into the spine as you deepen into the twist. Again, inhale deeply, stretch up. Exhale, deepen into the twist. Looking over the right shoulder. Relax your shoulders downwards away from the ears a little bit more. Inhale, extend up through the crown of the head. Exhale, deepen into the twist, hugging navel into the spine. One more time, deepest breath here so far. Inhale fully, hold the breath in at the top. Sipping a little bit more. Stretch up. On full exhalation, we'll continue to twist for a count of 4. Exhale it all out. And continue to deepen for 4. Empty of breath. 3, 2, 1. On the next inhale, slowly return back to center. Stretch up. Press the palms into each other hard as you can. Make it shake just a little bit more. One more breath here. And as you exhale, pressing the hands down to heart center. Again, take a moment here just to feel the detoxification aspect of the twists. So twists are like squeezing out a dirty towel. You just feel all that gook and being squished out. It sends increased blood flow to the digestive organs. It's very stimulating for the spine as well, for the cerebrospinal fluid. Take one more breath or two here. Let's transition now on the hands and knees. Wrists below the shoulders, shoulder distance apart. Knees below the hips, hip distance apart. Let's leave that right there. Inhale into cow pose, spread the toes, stretch out the soles of the feet. I'm going to hold cow here just a breath or two. Exhale into it. Inhale, arch into the lower back, lifting the chin, lifting the chest, looking up. Exhale, the shoulders roll down and back. Take one more deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Now round into the upper back, round through the lower back. For cat pose, push to the earth, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. Breathe in slowly and deeply here, hold in cat pose. Exhale, sign it out. One more time, biggest breath so far. Exhale, round and push and press into the earth. Now let's bring the tops of the feet to the ground. Bring the knees together. Sink your seat down towards the heels. And walk yourself up. So we're not quite in child's pose. Walking ourselves up to sitting, either on the heels here, or if you feel comfortable, coming up taller here, sitting in hero's pose, Vajrasana. Stretching out the tops of the feet and the ankles. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Taking one more deep breath here, stretching out the tops of the feet and the ankles. And exhale to shift forward. Point and flex the feet a few times upwards and downwards. Spread through the toes, curl through the toes. A few rotations around the ankles, each direction. Opposite direction. Shake it out. Now spread through the toes. Feel all 10 of the toes stretching out. Feel the soles of the feet stretching out. Shifting your seat back towards your heels. Feel that stretch of the soles of the feet. Walking your hands back towards the knees. If you feel comfortable coming up higher, going higher. Holding here. Stretching out through all 10 toes. You can even spread the pinky toes out wider if you need to. Supporting the weight of your body if you need to. By shifting forward some. For 3, 2, 1. Let's transition back to tabletop. Again, point and flex the feet upwards and downwards. A few rotations around the ankles clockwise. A few times counterclockwise. Shake it out. And release. We'll come back to sitting in any comfortable seated position. Whatever feels best for your body. It can be cross-legged, it can be seated in Vajrasana or Virasana. We're going to do a little breath practice. So the first one I have for you today is called Nadi Shodhana, which means to cleanse or purify the nadis. So there's 72,000 nadis that are in the body, and they all converge in the sex organs region. So like in this area is the navel point, the sacral chakra. Ida starts in the left side, Pingala starts in the right. So Ida is your feminine, Pingala is your masculine. In terms of energy, it's like a battery. So your left side is like a negative electrical charge, the minus side of the battery. The right side is like a positive electrical charge, the plus side of the battery. So we're going to be alternating between those two electrical polarities to help balance out breath, mind, and body. And again, if it doesn't feel comfortable sitting here, you can come to cross-legged or any other position, extending the legs straight if you need to. I want you to be comfortable here for the breath practice so you can get the most out of it. Be comfortable and be able to keep your spine straight and upright. Cool? All right. So you're going to take your left hand, let it rest in the lap. You're going to take your thumb and your ring finger. You're going to be alternating between the two sides. You're going to press just at the septal bone. So it's this little bone right here where the bridge of the nose meets the fleshy part of the nostril here. So I'm not pressing all the way down to close off the nose hole. It's just a very slight, gentle press here. So if you do that, you can see that it doesn't take much pressure at all, because if you press too hard, you'll deviate your septum, which could cause more problems in the long run for your breath. So we're going to be alternating between breathing in through the left and out through the right. It'll be in through the left, out through the right. You can start slowly and gradually pick up the speed. So initially it may be like this, in through the left, and then breathing out through the right, blocking off the left nostril. Blocking off the right, in through the left, then blocking off the left, breathing out through the right. For an added benefit, you can take the index and the middle finger, the two peace fingers, place them on the space between the eyebrows, and allow your eyes to roll upwards and inwards, focusing on the third eye point, breathing in through the left, and then out through the right. For even more benefit, keep the tongue pressed gently into the roof of the mouth, and this creates a harmonious flow of energy from the root chakra to the sixth chakra. It creates what's called the microcosmic orbit. You can even visualize, if you're into visualization, as you breathe in, the energy traveling from the root, the space between the anus and the sex organs, up the spine, to the center of the brain, and then coming down the center, down where the nose and the tongue meets, and coming down, all the way back down, creating that circular, harmonious circuitry flow. So we'll take a few breaths here on your own. Nadi Shodhana, breathing in through the left, and out through the right. In through the left. Out through the right. Eyes rolled up and in, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Continue. If the shoulder of the arm that's lifted starts to feel tired, you can use this left hand to support the elbow. As you become more comfortable doing this, you can pick up the speed. Each time it's in through the left, out through the right. Now inhale through the left side. Hold the breath in at the top. Apply what's called root lock. It's like a Kegel exercise, or squeezing the muscles of the pelvic floor. If you had to use the bathroom really bad, squeeze and hold it. Release all the air out through the right nostril. Release the hands down. Breathe slowly and deeply, just a moment, through both sides. Again, so we just charged up the feminine energy side, the negative electrical charge, the minus side of the battery. It's also a cooling energy. Just sense and feel that, bouncing out of that energy just for a moment. Now we're going to do the same thing for the opposite side. So switching hands. You'll block off the left nostril, breathing in through the right side. Blocking off the right side, breathing out through the left side. Each time it's going to be in through the right and out through the left. Again, slow and steady to begin. And as you feel more comfortable, you can pick up the speed. It's a strong, active breath because what we're trying to do is we're trying to unblock the energy pathways. You want an even flow of prana, life force energy, moving through both sides. For a more advanced practice, you can pump the navel inwards on each exhale. This is called breath of fire. So this creates more heat in the body. It's more purifying for the body. You're stoking your internal fire, activating your navel intelligence, your solar plexus. And inhale to the right side. Hold the breath in at the top. Apply root locks. Squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Hold it. Eyes rolled up and in. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Sipping a little bit more. Hold it. Release the hands down, ground into the earth. Bring the bring the ring finger and the thumb together. Pressing down into the earth for Prithvi Mudra. Prithvi is just the Sanskrit word for earth. So feel that grounding and connection into the earth. Slow and steady breath here. So each of the fingers corresponds to one of the elements. We're just grounding through the earth element here. Taking one more cool, calm, collective breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, open mouth, sigh it all out. Let's transition now from sitting back to hands and knees. Stretching out the legs. Extend the left leg straight. Flex to the foot, drive to the heel, drive the heel towards the earth. And then press the top of the foot into the ground. Little internal and external rotation around the hip here. Same thing for the other leg. Extend the right leg straight, flex the foot, drive to the heel, dorsiflexion. Pressing the heel towards the earth. Feel that stretch of the calf and the Achilles. Hamstrings. Press the top of the right foot into the ground. Stretch out the top of the foot, plantar flexing. Little internal and external rotation around the hip here. Meeting back in center. A few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Connecting movement to the breath. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. A little bit faster if you'd like. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep going. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. On the next inhale, let's extend the right leg up, looking up. Flex the foot, drive through the heel. Exhale, round the back, point through the toes, knee in towards the forehead. Again, inhale, flex the foot, drive the heel up to the sky, looking up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Keep going, inhaling up. Exhale, knee into the forehead. Connect the movement to your breath. At your own pace, at your own speed. On the next inhale, release the knees to the ground. Spread the knees wide. Sink your seat towards your heels. Child's pose. Forehead to the earth. Slow, deep breathing here. Allow yourself to ground and connect to Mother Earth. Giving thanks for the strength of the earth for providing in us in abundance everything we need to recreate the physical body to sustain life. On the next inhale, let's transition back to tabletop position. Cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. From neutral spine, inhale the left leg up, looking up. Exhale, round the back, knee in towards the forehead. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking towards the knee. Keep going. Connecting movement to breath. Last time. Releasing knees down. Spread the knees wide, the big toes touch. Sink your seat to the heels. Find some gentle movement here, side to side, stretching out around the tops of the feet and the ankles. On the next inhale, let's circle up and around to the left, shifting your weight forward. And as you exhale, circle down and around to the right. It can be a small circle or a large circle. Whatever size circle feels best for your hips. You can spread the toes here if that feels better to stretch out to the soles of the feet. Keep going for 4. Circling around the hips. Big circles. 3. 2, 1. We'll switch directions with the circles, opposite direction. For 3, 2, 1. On the next inhale, let's shift forward into a kneeling plank position. From kneeling plank, slowly release the hips towards the earth. Roll the shoulders forward and up, back and down, and slowly lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck the chin. Inhale, rolling back up. Exhale, cobra pose. On the inhale, lift the hips up off the earth. Exhale, releasing back to child's pose. Just like that, a few more times. As you inhale, shift forward from child's pose, moving through cat to kneeling plank. As you exhale, slowly release the hips towards the earth. Bend the elbows as you slowly lower down. Shoulders roll back and down. Tuck the chin, inhale. Exhale, pressing up, cobra or baby cobra. Inhale, lifting the hips up off the ground. Exhaling back to child's pose. A few more times, just like that. Rolling through the spine, forward and back. Connect the movement to the breath. One more time. We'll meet in child's pose. From child's pose, let's inhale, shift forward into a full plank position. From full plank, pressing back to downward facing dog. Spread the fingers, drive the heels towards the earth, walk it out. For 4, bend the right leg, straighten the left, driving the heels into the ground. For 3, send the hips up and back towards the sky. 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, bend the knees. As you exhale, walk your feet up towards your hands. Hanging out here just a breath or 2. You can allow the arms to either dangle here or fold the arms, holding on to the elbows. A gentle sway, a gentle rock side to side. Nowhere to be but right here, right now. So take your time, no rush. Side to side. Slow and steady with the breath. That same breath that we established at the beginning of the practice, let it carry you all the way home. Last time here, side to side, rocking. Finding stillness in the center. As you inhale, lift up halfway. Flat back position, looking straight ahead. As you exhale, bend the knees, tuck the chin towards the chest. Let the arms dangle. As you inhale, slowly begin to ragdoll, roll yourselves up, one vertebra at a time. As you exhale, shoulders roll back and down. First time standing since we got here. So offering some gratitude to the earth. Feel your toes spread. Maybe you want to feel some more of that earth stepping off of the towel. Digging deep in there. Rooting and grounding yourself into the earth. Feeling that connection of the sand beneath the feet. Your new foundation is the feet. So before it was our sitting bones when we were sitting, and hands and knees. On the next inhale, let's circle the arms up, stretch up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, circling up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, circle up. Exhale, hands to heart center, bend the knees. Inhale, reaching up and out. Exhale, squeeze, make fists, arch and lift. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, bend the knees. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, arch and lift. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale, stretching up. Exhale, arch and lift. Inhaling up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold, hanging out in forward fold. Hands rest on the backs of the legs or wherever feels best. Slow, deep breathing here in forward fold for 4. Allow gravity and the weight of the body to pull you closer to the earth. No force, effortless effort here. 3. Maybe you touch the toes, maybe not, and that's okay either way. Remember that the practice isn't about touching your toes, it's more about touching your soul. 1. Recognizing that we're all connected in the soul sense. Let's inhale, bend the knees, look straight ahead. Exhale, arms up to chair pose. Hold in chair for 4. Little movement side to side through the hips if you need to. 3. Maybe a little side bend each direction. 2. Maybe an arch and open here once or twice. 1. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. From hands at heart center, again, offering gratitude for this time. The sun's shining, weather's beautiful out here. I'm so thankful to be able to spend this time with you all. But wait, there's more, it's not over yet. Just taking a little moment of gratitude for the strength and the vibrancy in our bodies, the life energy flowing through us more freely than ever. Breathing in that good-ass prana, as Infinite Waters would say. Inhale, extend the arms up, stretching up. Exhale, bringing the hands just behind the head. See if you can keep the palms pressing into each other as best you can. Inhale, stretching up, making the sound of the ocean as you breathe in and out through the nose. Exhaling, hands to heart center. One more time, inhaling up. Exhale, hands just behind you. Inhaling, arms up. Coming now to a squatting position. If you need to take the feet out wider, you may. Or if you need to turn the toes out slightly, you can. Sinking down to a low squat. As you inhale, extend the arms straight ahead. Exhale, hands back to heart center, stretch up to the spine. Inhale, stretching up overhead. Exhale, hands down behind the head as best you can. Inhaling up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Stretching up. Inhale, extending forward. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands behind. One more time, inhale it up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, hands come together. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands behind the head. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to heart center. On the next inhale, extend the arms straight ahead. We're reaching back into child's pose. Big toes touch, knees spread wide. Take a breath or two here. Reconnect, reground, recenter. Slow, deep breathing here. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. 2 more times. In through the nose. Exhaling out through the mouth. One more time. Biggest breath here so far. Inhale fully. Exhale, open mouth, sigh it all out. On the next inhale, look up between the hands. Let's step the right foot forward. We're in a low lunge position. Releasing the left knee down to the ground. Keep the left hand on the ground. Bring the right hand either to the right knee as you twist and turn, looking to the right. Or if you want to go a little further, inhaling the right arm up into the sky. To go even deeper, exhale, the right arm bends, folds behind the back like you're reaching into your back left pocket. Deepen into the twist.
So that session unfortunately was interrupted by my phone dying, but I hope this can be of service to you and you can find some value here during this yoga session. And thank you for joining me in the Physical Freedom Podcast. I definitely think that yoga can be a big part of achieving physical freedom. I don't think like any practice, even ATG isn't its own complete system. There's lots of things that are being developed. It's also rounded out by sport, right? The sport that you play, because you want to. Honestly, the best way to maintain and stay strong for life is to find an activity, whether that's a sport, a practice like yoga, or anything that you enjoy that gets your body moving. That's honestly the key to movement, longevity, to strength is never stop moving. And ATG just kind of complements that by balancing the body through exercise. Um, but yeah, so the reason I say that yoga isn't fully complete, Chris actually reached out to Tiffany and I when we visited the studio to help him with knee pain and lower back issues. And a lot of the things that he he adopted from our practice helped him be pain free and do more of what he loves to do without pain. So he's been an amazing influence for me as well in just learning more about mobility and the spiritual side of yoga and mindfulness practices. So thank you guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Have a wonderful weekend.